I think we're gonna have to do like some small, get some more XP because the enemies around here are they sting. I think we have a migraine cure, so we'll cure Clarence before we leave. I really haven't done much with Whitechapel. We still have like one person to discover here, and all of these I suspect are in the area we can't get to yet. God, docks are pretty much a disaster. I think this person's the only one we haven't actually met yet, and I think I know where she's at, but I can't find her otherwise. Then I kind of want to finish off their quest, but I'm not quite sure how to. And yeah, Whitechapel we just haven't done much with. We could finish off, I think, a few more of these. Yeah, these two I haven't done anything with. So we're going to be leaving here shortly, as soon as I figure out how to get out. This works. And map, it's just straight out pretty much. I picked a good place to jump. Run. Run. Jonathan, run. Why doesn't that open? It's a door. It's colored differently. Go this way. Jonathan, run. Okay. Actually, let's go north, really. Can I go north? Is it up here?
I cannot enter.
Okay. This is a strange area. It's just not have anything in. Is there anyone around? Oh! There we go. So, can I go up?
It's locked.
Locked. So... Level 29. Yeah, enemies are getting high level again. So, there's no reason to be here. There's a locked door, but like, it must be for like later in the game. Curious. But, yeah, let's go north, back into, oh, now it lets me open it. Back into Whitechapel. We haven't done anything with the, reporter and such. Here. We're up at Palmer. He is as good as he's going to get. Strangely enough, he's not full value yet. Let's go harass the charlatan.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
We are not colleagues. First questions required.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
When people buy guns instead of medication, it means they have already traded hope for fear in their hearts. In my book, that's never a good thing, Doctor.
Okay,
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Let's see. Trade. I need a bunch of these. Opium. I think I have a few of them. Cordial. New. I think that'll be enough for now. Can I sell anything to her? Nope. Let's see. Where is the reporter? He was around the church. If I can remember where it's at, which I'm not going to. I'm going to complain about the mini-maps more. That way. The mini-map would make this so much easier, but we don't have one because reasons. Details. I've got one hint I'm missing. I think I have to talk to the kid.
Good evening, Harry. May I
Going over what I learned from the last time, I have a strong suspicion that the kid is not Joe's, it's the other guy's. And that's purely because this kid is sick all the time, the other guy is sick all the time, but Joe has an iron constitution.
What could be worse?
Have you any recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I don't believe in miracles.
That he does look a little bit like it.
He's been kept at bay for a few days.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
I think that's just an excuse on his part, but eh.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
Can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities, but I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
That's required.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Okay, that's...
Even my dreams are soaked in gloom.
Oh, yeah. Should I loot the place? I already have looted the place. Pester him one last
You
time.
again? What do you want this time?
Anything? No.
How is the sanitary situation in Whitechapel?
I'm not easily scared, but crazy killers and armed patrols are lurking about. My son's right about this place.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Can't. Yeah, I have no idea how to get that last hint, unless it's something in there.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Give him your money.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure.
It might be something
Sure.
in here.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Could take a look upstairs. I don't think I was here much. It could be in Barrett's place. Ooh, I saw something. Professional vampire hunters. If you ever suspect someone to be a vampire, don't try to kill it yourself. You have no chance. Instead, contact me or try to inform a professional vampire killer. Oh, this is the guy. These men and women are rare, but they know what to do against evil creatures. It seems that some of them are working together on the name of Guard of Pyrwin, a paramilitary organization dedicated to the eradication of vampires in London. They are your friends. They are not alone. Solutions exist. Be smart, spread the word. Yeah. So, not incredibly useful so far.
It's locked.
I imagine if I kill one or both of them, probably Joe would get the key to it. Yeah, nothing in here. Probably Barrett's place for the last hint, maybe.
Even my dreams.
Let's see, where would
Let your guard down.
he live?
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
Questions. Still missing that last hint.
How are the current conditions in Whitechapel?
When there's more people outside at night than during the day, then you've got to start to worry.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Does he have any good handle parts? I'm going to upgrade my bonking stick because what else am I don't think. Yeah. I would like the smaller weapons to be a bit more useful, but yeah, the way the combat system works out, you just need as much raw damage as possible just to try to alleviate the damage resistance. Because even if you're murdering people left and right, it's going to be hard to keep up with enemy levels.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Do you have any...
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Won't help when you're dead.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Fair point. No hints.
How are the conditions in Whitechapel these days?
When I think about all the people who died trying to reach England, it seems we escaped a war just to die on foreign shores, hated by all.
Sadly pretty common.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
Yeah, not sadly surprised.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern.
Probably her friend's back where she's from. I think, yeah.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Let's see. No hints from her. Not particularly surprised. There's the reporter. I have no hints from you.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Situation in
How are
Whitechapel.
conditions in Whitechapel at the moment?
I always thought it was my role to reveal what really happens in these forgotten parts of London.
And you're not sure anymore?
Empty coffins, cannibalism, walking dead. I'm trying to report the truth about what's going on, but no one believes it anymore.
Yeah, I do.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
They're going to be very aware of it. Disgrace, criminal. Not really criminal, but it is a disgrace.
It's a disgrace. People are left to die alone. No one is properly informed of the risks.
These are bad times indeed. So much for the glorious British Empire.
There we go.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Let's see.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
No, he
I've had
doesn't.
to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
Yeah.
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
What is
Yeah,
a journalist
one
doing
hint, I
in this
think.
borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
That's
Yeah.
quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Got a hint. Ooh, nice. One hint. Okay. That's it. So,
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
alright, we got a hint for some XP. I think we've got a total of 300 so far. Let's see, some of these places have to open up. One of these has got to be Lewis's home as well. Let's see. Whitechapel. Still missing a hint from them. Bunch of hints from them, and I have no idea how to get them. No hints from her, no idea where he is. Bad poet. He's got one. Oliver Palmer. I'll go talk to Jackass. Let's see, he should be in front. Your dinner as soon as I have mesmerized 5.
Mr. Whittaker.
It's Father Whittaker, my son. So,
like the subtle
Don't you
diss of
hear the
Mr.
trumpets?
Whitaker.
The apocalypse is upon us, Dr. Reed. The final battle.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well,
Let's
I
let him
suppose I
talk.
can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you
I'm
start?
just gonna let him bury him.
Burn the
Bring the
clothes?
noose around his neck.
The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
How come I'm still here while Joseph Larrabee is dead then?
What are you talking about?
The vicar of St. Mary's Church has been found dead on a grave. God clearly chose me, Doctor. I am the answer. I carry the fire.
Tell me the reason why you despise Joseph Larrabee so much, Tobias.
A faithless shepherd is the worst criminal, for he leads his flock to the abyss by disregarding the right path. God smote this man, for he doubted.
I only met him briefly, but he seemed a dedicated man who tried to provide guidance.
Do you not believe in punishment, my son? I am not talking about the law of men. I am talking about judgment from heaven.
That's just gonna needlessly antagonize him. Judges. This isn't gonna get anywhere. This probably is the best
I
option.
believe that we are, as men, our own judges, juries, and executioners.
Armageddon is upon us, Dr. Reed. The final battle where every soul will be weighed. I'm afraid yours will burn for a long time.
Let's see. Do we have personal questions? There.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted,
I swear
so
I've told him.
zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
You hint.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
That didn't go very far.
Have
No
you any
family, yeah, nobody wants to deal with him.
Any family left in these terrible times?
disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word.
Yo, I just told him it was a crook and he just sort of believed it.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
I think we're done talking to him.
What do you mean when you say that?
Yeah, I think I took this one.
All scientists.
Quite a judgmental.
Well, you
Oh, I can
are
click through them.
seeking-
Oh, nice. Can repeat this. It's gonna be a long thing. I don't think I can break out of it.
Well,
As a dog,
what do you mean?
The beast.
I have heard.
Okay. So how many more hints do I need? Okay, I got one more. So one more hint. He's still 5. He's got Mesmerize 4, which doesn't help me with very many people. It's most of these people I want to live. Her I wouldn't mind, but I need to find some way of getting hints because she's actively killing people. A few more minutes. Up there. I can't upgrade my bigger stick. This I'm pretty sure is a combat area. Yeah, it is. You shouldn't be terribly difficult to aim. The knife comes up pretty quick. Ah, dodged it. That hit. Okay. Wasn't too bad. I have to take the fights very differently. I don't want to fight more of them. Not open, no. Okay, this is a combat area. This is non-combat. Up there I haven't been to. It might be that area I need to go to for the last person. Maybe. Presuming I don't get lost. Mini-map, mini-map. I kind of want to go up there anyway and see what's there. Yeah, I'm going to eat you soon enough, so be quiet. Okay. We've got enemies. Stay still. That hit. Oh, they explode. Cute. Big one there. Don't need to fight. Okay, a bit further up. So I do have to go through the big guy. Alright. You! The swings on this are really awkward. Dodge, Jonathan. Get in there. Gotcha. Oh, no, I didn't. Gotcha. Alright, there we go. Sometimes I think I've tracked it well enough, and sometimes I don't. Like, slightly annoying. Teleport. No. Okay, you just can't get to that area. Well, that was inconvenient. Oh, it's locked. Caught. I can get in here. I will annoy the poet, and that should be enough for this set. I'll go upgrade my big bonking stick.
Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening.
You are a
to
weirdo creep.
Good sir. Can I be of any help?
Did you know the Mute Florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nithercott.
I feel he wouldn't take that as a...
Guilty
Yeah,
as
he
charged, Dr. Reed.
would not take that as a...
Are you not
an
curious?
insult.
Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
He is correct, so...
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No,
No.
sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
Still, you don't seem to suffer from poverty.
With thanks to my parents, actually. I'm afraid I would not be able to live on my own without their help.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
And new hint. Personal questions. Actually, I think
I'll
we're
leave
done.
you alone, sir.
Alright. Is that his last hint? Nithercott. Yep. There's Max now. So I feel like munching on him. We, don't want to bother her. Ooh. Oh, that's his flower. Not gonna worry about it. Those are flowers. It's Clayton. This is locked off. I'm glad no one notices that or probably cares. Strange that I can get up here, but there's nothing to do. Is it important to there? Oh, I can see something. It's an eavesdrop thing, so that's a hint, maybe? Put something over there. Is that enough to trigger something?
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
No, I didn't trigger it, whatever it was.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
He was over here. I'll have to figure it out next time. But it is nice knowing that I can do something there. Let's take a quick look, see if I can't find Barrett's house. Or Lewis's house. I might have to look that one up as to where he lives. Okay, around the corner. And we're going to go rest up, spend our XP. I'd hope to get about 7,000, but this will do. We do need a few levels because everything's starting to need an upper 20s. And like, if I'm within 5, I should be okay, especially with my big stick. But yeah, the longer those fights drag out, the worse it tends to get for me. I should be able to craft the stick. There we go. 240. Do I want increased damage or stamina? That was still points damage. The next one is damage. I think this is going to be more useful because I need like to hit as hard as I possibly can. So 20% more damage, 260, so almost 100 more. Can't do anything with this. Tiny good part. As far as blood points, 5. That's actually not bad considering how fast it comes out. So we are going to rest up and spend our XP. We have almost 7,000. Let's see, goldsmith, 3,000. Go with that. It's half of what I have, but that's almost 1,000 damage minus whatever damage resistance they have. Ugh, words. There's not enough. This might be a lot more useful. Destroyed. Dealing damage. That's interesting. 3 hits, 1 hit. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna swap that out for probably the spear. 22. So, almost 1,200. The claws I don't think I've used once. Probably not going to. Shadow Mist. That was kind of a mistake going this way. I should have gone this way to do more damage because, like, a lot of times the enemies just walk out of it. Extra health. I don't think this gives me levels. Capacity. The knife works better for that. What else? Fiji. I don't have enough for it. Last. Defense. Don't have enough. Ultimate. I know I don't have enough of that. Nope. Actually, I could probably replace the claws now I think about it. Do I want to sit on this? Let's give me a level. I don't think passives do. This wouldn't be bad. 3 seconds. That's useful. But strangely didn't give me a level. I don't know why. There we go. Level 22. Let's see how badly everything has gone. Okay, nothing has changed in Whitechapel. The docks, it's just as bad as ever. Pembroke is healthy. That's gone up quite a bit. Oh, it's healthy. Nice. Well, things are looking up now. It's time to go eat people. Oh, that's a good time to end the set. We've gained 2 levels. We've upgraded our stick, so we should be able to survive in the West End a little bit more. We have potentially something to look for the, ooh, that's right, I want to make some cures before I go. So, with that, yeah, not seeing much girls around. Do that. I'll have to get more of those. Oh, well, that's enough for the cures, so we will hopefully survive a bit better in the West End. We've also, on next set, I'm probably going to complete a few more investigations and probably kill the poet because he creeps me out. I won't be able to do the priest for a little while, unfortunately, but his time's coming soon. So I hope everyone enjoyed this little set, so until next time, bye.